Listen, if there's one mental principle that truly matters more than almost anything else when it comes to making money, it's this. Stop thinking in terms of effort and start thinking in terms of leverage. Most people never make real money, and it's not because they're lazy, it's because they're playing the wrong game. They believe income is a direct result of how hard they work. More hours, more output, more hustle. And that model does work, but only up to a point. It absolutely caps your upside. Why? Because effort just doesn't scale. You can only work so many hours. You can only take on so much. And eventually, your time becomes the ultimate bottleneck. No matter how skilled you are, you're still trading a limited resource, your time, for money.
But the people who break out of that ceiling, they shift their thinking entirely. They start asking a completely different question. How can I make this work without me? And that, my friends, is where leverage truly comes in. Leverage means creating something just once that then continues to produce value over and over again, repeatedly. So what could leverage look like? Well, it could be a skill that commands higher value outcomes instead of just more hours. Or it could be a system that runs without your constant input. Maybe it's content that reaches thousands, not just one person at a time. It might be a product that sells even while you're not working. Or simply capital that earns more capital. In simple terms, leverage is all about
Decoupling your income from your direct effort. And once you really see this, you start noticing something most people completely miss. The highest paid people aren't necessarily the hardest workers. No, they're the ones who have positioned themselves closest to leverage. Think about it. A software engineer who builds a product used by millions, an investor whose money compounds without daily labor, a creator whose video keeps generating income years later, or a business owner whose systems run without them even being in the room. They're not working less because they're lazy. Oh no, they're working slow, differently. They're building things that keep working long after they've put in the initial effort. This, my friends, changes how you should approach everything. Instead of asking, is this making me money right now? You start asking a different question. Is this building something that can make money later? Without me? That profound shift affects your decisions in a very practical way. And guess what? You become much, much more patient. You're okay with delayed results. You focus on assets instead of chasing quick wins. You prioritize learning high-leverage skills over low-value tasks. And most importantly, you stop chasing income and you start building engines. Because making money once, that's just effort. But building something that makes money repeatedly, that's leverage. And in the long run, leverage always wins. Please subscribe and see you in the next one.